Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of GameStop, ticker symbol GME. And so the last time I went over GameStop was on January 4th, so right after we had this bounce at $16. And in that video, I had mentioned that I was bullish on GameStop. And the reason for that was because I previously saw this bullish divergence, big up move, consolidation, and a continuation higher. And so I assumed that it would continue to go higher following this consolidation. But what I failed to notice was this double top here at $18. Pretty clear looking back, but that's part of this channel, is learning about the charts and navigating them moving forward. And so now with the current price at $14.78, following the close on Monday, January 29th, we see the price down around here. And so one thing is pretty interesting, pretty great looking about the chart. I'm actually bullish about it again now, is that rather than seeing a double top, we just had a double bottom right around $14. And we actually put in higher lows there. So I do think that is good. We don't see bullish divergence or any sort of divergence with the RSI, but I do think it is good that we are seeing bounces and respecting these levels and respecting higher levels moving forward. Just zooming in on this, we can see that the open on January 17th was $13.86, whereas the close that we saw on the 24th was $13.95, so higher than that open. It was, however, lower than the close on January 16th, which was $13.98. So that is not necessarily good, but it's not that bad. We are seeing these levels be respected more or less, and we are seeing, an uptrend in the price here with the lows. So hopefully we can respect that trend based on the low of January 17th and the low of the 24th. Hopefully we can respect that moving forward. And on the 25th, it does look like we had a pretty green day, going up more than 4% on the day, almost being a bullish engulfing candle, but that is not what we got because it did open higher than the previous day's close. We did, however, on the 23rd see a bearish engulfing candle. That did suggest further downside, and we did see that the following day. But where we see price now, we see a close above $14.57. That was previously noted as a significant level based off of the support that it had acted as over here at the beginning of October, also serving as support here at the end of November. But what we do see here, looking at the volume profile, is that price is at the base of this pretty significant, pretty large volume shelf. And so I do think it is going to be pretty tough for price to get back to $16, largely because of all of this consolidation that we saw over here. It's going to be tough to break back above those levels. But I do think that price is looking good with this double bottom here. And something else that I want to go over is a Fibonacci retracement. I do think that will highlight some levels that have been respected and levels that we can think of as targets moving forward. And so just going from the low on November 28th up to the high on December 19th. Yep, so there is the retracement there. We can see all of these fib levels. And so one that stands out, so going from the bottom to the top, the 786 is at a price of $13.32. I don't think we're going to be hitting that level, but I do think it is important to note that it is just below this blue line at $13.55, which is a gap that still has yet to be filled. On December 7th, the low of the day was $13.56. So that gap was not filled. So that is something to be keeping in mind to the downside. The next Fibonacci level, the 618, is at a price of $14.45. It does look like price has consolidated around that level, and the current price is above that level. So I do think that is a really good sign. Thinking about the price moving forward, it is above that key level of support, and we do see some consolidation below the current price. So I think that's really good, especially with the double bottoms there. And then the next level, being the 50% retracement, is at a price of $15.24. I do think that one will be a tough level to get above and hold, because we do have this volume shelf there that sticks out due to this consolidation that we have here as well as over here. The next level, very interesting, the 382 corresponds almost perfectly to $16, the yellow line that I have drawn there, really just being a psychological level, also having served as resistance over here, and this consolidation below it. So the 382 is at $16.03. So I do think price will be getting back to that level at some point, and when it does get there, that will be above this volume shelf. I do think that will serve as significant support before continuing higher, but likely bumping its head around $17, where the 236 retracement is at a price of $17.01. And we also see this volume shelf here, so I do think it's going to be tough to get above that level. But once it does, hopefully we can break above and hold above $18 a share, marked by this green line, so we can get back above where this double top was, and then continue higher to returning to, let's say, $22, where there's this volume shelf over here. And so I'm just going to switch over to the weekly time frame before I close the video, and we can see that it does look like we've had some pretty nice tails of these candles coming down. We did get a lower close last week than we did the week before, but right now with current price, the week being green for this week, just having Monday behind us, as long as we can hold above 1457, I do think we could be setting up for some nice bullish consolidation here and a reversal heading back up towards $16. That does seem like a very significant level, and ultimately getting back to 18 and closing above it and moving even higher, like to $22 up here. Or 23 actually. But those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video and share your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.